Welcome to Corrections Mama 27 channel. We're going to talk about disciplinary rules and procedures, the continuation from the first video, which was basically an introduction. This is the handbook that I received, and inmates also received this same handbook. So we're going to skip around a little bit, but we're going to start with what we think TDCJ disciplinary offenses are. Well, this is what it says in the disciplinary book. The following disciplinary offenses represent violations of the TDCJ ID inmate rules. A violation of these rules may consist of any of the following: engaging in the specific behavior, attempting to engage in the specific behavior, conspiring to engage in the specific behavior, or aiding others in conspiring, attempting, or engaging in the specific behavior. Pretty much covers it all. Everything but thinking about it, right? So, yeah, there's no loopholes here other than if you're just thinking about it, but you don't take any action. Disciplinary offenses are categories according to severity of the maximum punishment which may be imposed upon conviction for that offense. Time. Earning classes are categorized according to the amount of good conduct time earned each month. All classes that earn the same number of days of good conduct time each month constitute a single time earning class. The maximum punishments are grouped in 3 levels as follows. So this is the severity. Level 1 has no limits on loss of good conduct time or reduction in time earning class. 2, loss of not more than 2 years of good conduct time, reduction by more than 2 levels in time earning class. 3, level 3 is loss of not more than 1 year of good time, reduction by more than 1 level in time earning class. An inmate may not have lost good time and be in trustee status. To assess the penalty of loss of good conduct time, the inmate must be reduced to line class 1 or below. So they're talking about your classification. So when you, not only can you lose your good time, you can lose rec, property, all kinds of other privileges, and you can also lose, they can raise your custody status. So that's pretty much what that means. The following is a list of in numerical order of offenses. Offenses 1 through 10 are level 1 offenses. Offenses 11 through 30 are level 2 offenses. And offenses 31 through 45 are level 3 offenses. So we're going to start with the level 1 offense, which is the most serious offenses. And I think these are all considered the same, on the same level, more serious. So these are level 1 offenses. Number 1 is escape. This includes possession of contraband intended to be used in attempting to escape. Escape means unauthorized departure from the custody or failure to return to custody following temporary leave for a specific purpose or limited purpose. So, yeah, I got a girl once there for attempted escape because she had clothing that she was making and altering in order to escape. She had a plan, she had everything, and yeah. Number 2, fighting with a weapon. A weapon is any instrument used for the purpose of inflicting physical injury on another person. So it's not limited to just shanks. Inmates are very creative, and they can find anything to injure somebody. They can alter anything to injure somebody. So they left that wide open. 3, assaulting an officer for any other person who is not an inmate or without a weapon. So you can assault an officer or any plain clothing person who's not an inmate, and you're going to get charged. Not only will you get disciplinary charges for these offenses, by the way, you're going to get street charges for these offenses. 4, threatening to inflict harm, physical or otherwise, to an officer or any other person who is not an inmate. Inmates are not to be punished. However, for threatening to take action they are legally entitled to take, such as filing a grievance or a lawsuit. Assaulting an inmate with a weapon. Possession of a weapon. A weapon is any instrument intended to be used to inflict injury on another person. 7, sexual abuse. Forcing another person by violence or threats of violence to perform sexual acts. A sexual act is any intentional contact between the genitals of one person and the genitals, mouth, anus, or hands of another person. 8, a riot. When an inmate with 2 or more persons intentionally participates in conduct that creates danger of damage or injury to property or persons and substantially obstructs the performance of unit operations. 9, inciting a riot. When an inmate urges or organizes 2 or more persons to immediately engage in a riot, and such incitement is likely to produce a riot, or once a riot begins, the inmate assumes a position of leadership for furtherance of the riot. So that's kind of interesting. A riot can be 2 or more people, and you could be the ringleader. If they see you as the ringleader and you as giving out orders to people or suggestions, they may consider you, the person that's in charge there, as inciting a riot. So you're going to get more charges. 10, any act defined as a felony by the laws of the state of Texas or the United States. Specific reference should be made in the disciplinary report to the statute in question. So inmates are still held accountable for laws within the state of Texas and federal laws, and you're also responsible for breaking any rules within the institution and their rules. So, like many of us have said, if you don't like rules and restrictions, the last place you want to be is a prison, because you're going to have to follow many rules. You're going to have to follow the state and federal rules. You're going to have to follow the institutional rules, and you're going to have to find a way to follow the rules that the inmates have, because the inmates have rules too, and there are consequences if not followed. So you're going to have to be following 3 different sets of rules, laws, and regulations. So, yeah, stay out of prison, because everybody's going to be telling you what to do. And you're probably not going to like it much. But that's the nature of going to jail or going to prison. So stay out of trouble and don't break the rules. So that's that on level 1. I'll do another video on level 2. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Every view, every sub matters. Please help me out on the channel and encourage others to watch and enjoy watching the other videos. Please ask questions. If you have suggestions for videos, they will be considered. Thank you. Have a great day.